Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. If you find yourself being tested between compromise and enabling, then listen and respond to the energy in which you are receiving back, not the energy in which you like to receive, but what's actually being sent to you through the clear intentions of the person, the place, or the individuals that are looking to create a partnership or a balance between what was to what is to what could be. And sometimes we're tested with compromise, where we have clear ideas and genuine direction on where we want to go and how we want to do it. But then something comes in where it says, I need your help, or you need my help, or together we can help each other, but my help comes with contingencies, or I have direct personal boundaries that are set, whether it's you saying that or the other party saying that or both of you saying that. It's easy to compromise and still hold your self-boundaries, your self-empowerment, your self-love for your direction and your path without falling into an enabling type situation where you know that you're giving more than you're receiving, or that what you're giving is being given to people, places, or things that feel entitled to receive, or they feel that they're a package deal, or that they come with, or that you come with baggage, if you will. And baggage could be considered a lot of different things. It could be considered, things, tangible things. It could be considered outside energies that you may be or the other party may be attached to, regardless the reason. Or it could be, you saying that you deserve and are entitled to having peace and tranquility in your own existence, and that by compromising, you may lose some of your peace or your calmness because you can't control how outside energies respond or react. But you can control how you respond, and you never have to react. You can still have your self-boundaries and compromise as long as both parties or all individuals are compromising on an equal give and take level. And you can certainly tell this because it'll start off and finish maybe on two different steps. Maybe you're going into a situation thinking that you might get swallowed up in the old feelings of enablement because for whatever reason, maybe you didn't heal completely from a situation that happened in the past. But if you have forgiven yourself and the situation and the circumstances of whatever history may surround you and the other individuals, then you're going into this partnership with a clear, more widened perception that boundaries are important and that they should never be crossed. And if they are crossed, it should be said well from the beginning that trials and tribulations, trips, or even hiccups might gear you or another individual toward repeating a pattern. But in order to break generation curses, you need to realize that there's always compromise in every relationship, whether it has prior history that tasted negatively, or if what you're being shown in today's world, in this timeline, shows the possibility and the potential for equal balance give and take, where no one is forcing another energy in order to bend or hinder or heed or accept less than what they deserve. And everyone deserves to live in a peaceful, calm situation where the energy is uplifting and unified and upbeat. And sometimes in order to gain the lessons that we need to learn, we have to understand the correct, healthy way to compromise. That doesn't lead to, falling back into a past footpath, but takes this current footpath with compromise in a positive new direction where you see what it is that you're walking into, and the energy isn't fighting you, but the energy is responding with you and is offering the inspiration for equal partnership, regardless of what kind of partnership that may be. In my situation, it's that my financial security was being threatened because of my current situation and my lack of revenue. And everything that I invested in me that hasn't shown itself in 3D reality, allowing me the ability to live independently from other energy. But maybe part of my compromise is to be surrounded by other energy and not just close it all out and invite it in for brief visits, but to learn how to live amongst what was once a negative feeling but can morph into a positive resolution and a healthy ending. Or if you want to consider a new beginning. Because when you let go of the despair of what is no longer there, and you both move into a motion of freedom and uplifted encouragement that not only surrounds you but surrounds the other energies too, and that works both ways. So when you walk into something, don't hold on to a past feeling if the current feeling doesn't represent what it is that you've seen as past patterns or history repeating itself. Because we all have the ability to walk in a different foot pattern while keeping the value of all the lessons that we learned. And then compromise isn't something that feels like it's a sword that's cutting, dividing, and hurting, but it feels like another part of you coming together and learning how to honor not only your energy, but the energies around you. And if it's a partnership that once had potential, but showed that it doesn't have potential anymore, and that energy has not shifted or changed, but it's firm, stuck in its track, and it's still trying to suppress and push you down, then that's not a compromise. That's a dictatorship. And when you can sense the difference between the dictatorship enabling and compromising energies, then you would have evolved to another step on your ladder of ascension, because you would have now been able to determine what is the difference or the string within that energy that may or may not resonate with you, your path, or your direction, even your mindset, what your heart space is telling you, or what your intuition is leading you toward, or what your inner knowing has known right from the beginning, but you were hoping for a better resolution. But nothing has changed. It just stays the same. If not, it gets deeper into a dictative type of mannerism where it's their way or the highway. And that's never a compromise. And that's never a good situation when the dictative energy, is forcing you to feel like you have to enable a certain aspect in order to come out on top, but you'll never come out on top. You'll always be sucked down to the bottom, trapped and caged by the domination, by the suppression, by the dictative energy. And if it leads you to feel that you need to enable that energy, then that's just another negative tactic that's being used to play on your emotions, your heart space, to get you to doubt, to walk away from, back out of positive forward movement, but settle with what it is that they say your limitations are. And if you allow that to live, then you've not learned what the difference between the energies are. So when you go backwards to reflect, to determine the difference between these types of energies, then you'll be able to recognize them in the future and be able to rise above it, not get caught in it. Have enough discernment within your own clarity to identify whatever those dictative energies or those enabling energies may be, and either guide you away from or guide you into a new direction, a new path with with a higher developed evolution. Whatever you do today, reflect on your energies that you're feeling, that you're being sent, because as the pendulum swings and the negative energies are raising to the surface, trying to pull you down with them when the swing returns to its downward momentum, remember that you can always let go and you can always jump when you're at the highest point of your swing, and you can allow the dharma to settle in. You don't have to be sucked into the karma. You can actually learn, grow, and develop a truer, more honored sense of you by being able to recognize the different vibrations within the energies so that you can choose the right path, so you can resonate with the right energy that uplifts you, that doesn't suppress you or hurt you or make you doubt or feel down or try to suck your life energy away from you. These things can happen only if you let them. So keep your intent clear and your direction positive and pure. And when you look toward these energies, ask your spirit team to raise to you the thread that you need to see, to pull, in order to look to see what's being hidden or taken or suppressed from you by the movements and the responses or the actions that other energies looking to trap you are leading you toward.